My name is Savan Saman. I'm a Washington Jefferson Scholarship winner. I will talk about my success story today. So my story began when on September 2018, U.S. Consul posted Washington Jefferson Scholarship on Facebook. At first, I checked the eligibility so that I can make sure I am eligible to apply. And then I started to fill the first form, which was the general form. And then the college started to contact me, and I started to reach out to them, asking questions, sending emails. But from the beginning, they told me that I have to contact Education USA office in Kurdistan. So for that reason, I contacted Mr. Revin Missouri. He's the senior advisor at US Education. He helped me a lot. He gave me a lot of information about studying in the US and life in the US. The process of applying for a scholarship, it differs from college to another college in US. But for Washington Jefferson Scholarship, for me, the requirements went through different stages. For example, the first step, it was I have to write a personal statement. Personal statement is one of the most important part of the whole process because you will talk about why you're applying for the scholarship, what is your aim, what you want to study, and why you want to study. And also you have to mention your achievements and your work experience. All this you have to mention in personal statement. It's like a tool between the college and the student because the college will get to know you more, the college will get to know your personality, the way you think, and what you want to study. And also, it shows that your uniqueness because a lot of people will apply for the scholarship. So the competition is really highly competitive. So this personal statement, it's a really a good chance for you to describe all your ideas and your personality. The second step is that you have to send a list of activity. The list of activity shows that you're a really active student. You're not only focusing on getting high marks, but also you're focusing on to self-development and participating in activity. So my experience, I worked as a volunteer since I was 16, 17 years old. I worked with a lot of organizations as a volunteer. I participated in a leadership program. I was a volunteer teacher in Khushtafa camps, teaching the refugees kids, and that was really good experience. So all of this together will teach me to know the meaning of leadership. So leadership skill is really important to win the scholarship because even when I open my application, it's written "Welcome to Washington Jefferson Leadership Application." So leadership, it's a really good skills. So I have a really good CV. I have a lot of work experience. So all of this together really helped me to win the scholarship. Also, I want to talk about the third step, which is you have to send your grade 10th, 11th, 12th. So in Kurdistan, you only will send your 12th grades, but for US, you have to send your 10th, 11th, 12th grade. So all of these three are really important, and you have to translate them to English and do the whole process and then send it to them. So at Washington Jefferson College, I was studying neuroscience. Neuroscience is a study of the brain and the nervous system. It's a major that relates to medicine, so I'm doing a pre-medicine. I'm really interested in neuroscience because I really want to be a neurologist in the future, and I want to do my best for my country. I want to talk about the third step, which is the letter recommendation. So in letter recommendation, your teacher should write your letter recommendation for you. He or she will explain about your personality, what type of student you are, your attendance. All of these are really, really important. Your strength point, what it's really about you that makes you to be a really unique student. Another important step is you have to take a couple tests that college required you to do, and this is what I did. I did a couple of tests, and you have to send your IELTS or TOEFL PTE. This shows that you can speak English and you have a good level, like speaking in English. Applying for a scholarship, it's not something easy. It's really easy when you say and when you talk about it. When it comes to action, it actually takes a lot of time, it needs a lot of effort. So only confident people and only students who are really hardworking can win this scholarship. So my advice for all the students is that when you start to do something, from the beginning you have to take it seriously, because this is really what makes you feel like to be more successful, and this is what really makes you feel like to be close to success. So this is my story. This is what I did from the beginning. I took the process very seriously. I was always in contact with them when the college told me something to do, when they told me to do a test. I did all the things that they really required me to do. Okay, after my graduation, I want to come back to Kurdistan, and I want to do my best for my people, for my country, because Kurdistan needs a lot of people like us. We have to do our best to make our society to be a better and to develop our country. So yeah, I have a lot of plans, I have a lot of dreams, and in the future I will do all of them. And my advice for all the young people is that you have to love your country and you have to make your best to do the best for your country. No matter what happened, no matter in what the situation are, we all go through a bad and good, but what's really important that we have to all take our hands together and do our best for our country.